Today we're using the Kamikaze Stance Rim Coat. This is a new product that I just bought for, we're gonna do my Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio summer wheels. These are a satin finish. I haven't done anything to these wheels since I had them refinished. So Kamikaze's brand out of Japan. It is imported and distributed by Esoteric Car Care based out in Ohio. They're a very high-end auto detailing shop. You guys probably follow them, or I will link their website in the description of this video. So the reason I bought this stuff is actually $100. And I've been using the Guion rim coat for quite a while, and it's proven results, and everybody seems to love it. Now, Jerry, we did your wheels quite a number of months ago. How is it holding up so far?
It's perfect. I mean, the dust washes off much easier, and they just super easy to clean.
Yeah, so you're doing more of a touchless wash now. On his wheels, if you go back in that video, we did 2 coats, and he had a satin, slight texture finish on his Quadrifoglio wheels as well. That was his winter wheel and tire package, and he doesn't clean his wheels 4 to 5 times a week. So the reason I ordered this time is because they're saying that this has low fumes compared to some of the other coatings on the market. Now, when we did Jerry's set of wheels in the garage, it was 75 degrees with no ventilation, and both of us got pretty sick from the fumes. So going forward, I said, you know what? Next set of coating that I do, I want to really take it a little bit easier. I don't want to get sick from it. I don't want to wear a mask. And we have a nice day today in New York, so we're going to do this outside. So is this stuff going to be better than the Guion rim coat? I don't know. Is it worth double the price? I don't really know. So I'm going to just show you guys quick. We're going to clean this wheel up with some Guion prep. We're going to do 2 coats of this, and then I'm going to conclude this video and about see how they're holding up. And then I'm going to show you a wheel cleaning demo with the autofanatic wheel cleaner foam. We're going to see how the brake dust comes off on the spokes inside the barrel, and I'm going to give you guys an update as far as how well this product is holding up on the wheels. So we're going to get started right now. Guion prep. Now, I did a pretty good job cleaning these before I put them away a number of months ago, but I could still see that there's spots that I missed. And I'm using some white microfiber towels. That'll actually give you a good indicator that you're getting everything off the wheels, because if you want your coating to last, you could see, so you kind of can see what you're doing here. You want to make sure it is perfectly clean. We're using the Max Hall wheel stand, and I've showed this on my channel several times, and I just think it's great because you just put it in your drawer when you're not using it, and the inside barrel, they're all chipped up from rocks. I mean, there's just nothing you could do with it. So the brake dust is going to start to have a tooth effect on all the chips inside the barrel. So I think the coating should definitely help. I don't know. We're going to have to see how it holds up in a couple of weeks when I come back and I finish this video for you guys, because I like to do real world testing. All right, so for application, it came inside this box. These, it's funny, these are like makeup applicators. It came with 2 of these. I don't think I'm really going to use these. I just took a yellow Meguiar's wax pad, like I'm showing you here, and we're going to dab it on the applicator. I'm going to load it up like that. And it's the same technique. You're just going to go through the surface. And we got, oh, wow.
It seemed more of a sheen.
It gave it a little bit of a sheen, but I mean, I think that's going to be expected.
You got to have something.
Yeah, even if you spray it with, you know, my 007 or something, it's going to give it a little, but wow, this feels nice as I'm rubbing it. You know what I'm noticing as I'm going over some of the very fine chips, it does have some filling capabilities, this product. I'm not sure how that's going to last, but that's something that I'm noticing during the application.
It seems thicker than the other.
Thicker?
Yeah, like just like it seems like sit heavier on top than the other finish than the other ceramic did.
I'll tell you one thing, it's going on easier compared to the C quartz and the Guion stuff that I've tested and all the other products. This is definitely the quickest and easiest to apply. We did 2 coats of the Stance Kamikaze rim coat. Something that I'll tell you guys, it still does have a an odor of a solvent base, but it's a little bit different. Also, it doesn't turn the rainbow hue that most ceramic coatings do, and it also doesn't get sticky. So the foam applicator or whatever applicator you're using doesn't get sticky as you're going through the process. So those are just a couple of observations I wanted to show you guys and tell you guys on this particular product. So stay tuned. In a couple of weeks, we'll get them on the car, and I'll show you guys some self-cleaning properties and see how it's holding up. Okay guys, so the first demonstration clip I'm going to show you, I washed my car earlier today, and I just want to show you guys how clean the wheels, the tires, and everything is. Just another thing that I want to let you guys know regarding the feedback of driving this car in the rain and driving it for 6 weeks since I've installed the coating is that the stance coating does keep the wheels looking cleaner as you're driving through road debris, water, rain, and everything in between. So that's just a quick close-up just to show you guys the actual condition and the final finish of the wheels before we show you some of the demonstration clips right now. All right, guys, so this right here, this is just gonna give you guys a close-up if you guys wanna see exactly the water behavior and the contact angle of the Kamikaze stance rim coat. You can see it there. It definitely has a high contact angle as far as water repellency, very, very small beads of water, and you could see how it flies right off the surface. Now, this was done as soon as the wheel was cleaned, and that just shows you exactly what it's doing without any wheel cleaner or anything thrown onto the mix right there. So let's move on to the next demonstration. Okay, so the first cleaning demo I'm gonna do for you guys, I'm gonna show you guys the driver's side wheel on the Alfa Romeo. You can see how dirty it is inside the barrel. And like I said, the stance rim coating does keep the wheels cleaner. This car has been driven through several days of rain. It's got stone dust because the local neighbor's doing a lot of stone masonry work and it's blowing onto the car. You drive through the puddle by his house, it gets all over my wheels and tires, as you can see there. You can see all that white inside there, that's some stone dust. We got some brake powder. And you can see the difference as soon as my finger starts touching the barrel, exactly what it looks like. So on this particular demonstration, I'm just gonna crank up my electric power washer up to a 2200 PSI. I'm gonna be using the 40-degree spray nozzle, and I'm just gonna hit this wheel just with water. I'm not gonna use any wheel cleaner. I just wanna hit it with water, and I wanna show you guys exactly what happens just hitting it with water. Okay, so as you see here, I'm just gonna pull back from the camera, and I'm just gonna spray the wheel, the barrel, the best I possibly can, just with the pressure washer. You could also still see the water behavior is similar to the demonstration that I showed you first in the series of demo clips on this video. And you can just see it there. I'm just pretty much giving it as good of a rinse down as I possibly can. And I already know exactly what it's gonna do, but it's really a myth when people think that they're gonna do a coating on their wheels and they're just gonna walk away with just rinsing it off with water. And that's not the case if you're gonna drive through the rain or you're gonna have a car with high performance Brembo brakes. That is just not gonna happen. That's a total myth. The purpose of the wheel coatings is to really keep the wheels cleaner longer and to also make the cleaning process easier. So here I am now, I'm just blowing the wheel with the Ego blower, and we're gonna get closer with the camera, and I'm gonna show you exactly how well the 2200 PSI rinse off did as far as getting some of the contaminants and dirt off the wheel. Okay, so let's move closer into the wheel right now that was just rinsed off. And you guys can see it definitely took all the heavy dirt off, but you can still see my hand is still dirty from the barrel. It did not do very good self-cleaning all on its own, just with water. It did get a lot of the particulate matter off the wheels. Like I said, some of the little white dots that you're seeing on the wheels, those are stone chips from rocks just driving around here. But you could see inside the barrel where I touched it prior to rinsing, and there's still a lot of residue in there. So as far as self-cleaning without wheel cleaner, it's mediocre. Now here's the rear wheel. I'm going to show you a demonstration on this one as well. You can see how dirty it is inside the barrel, all on the spokes and the lip. And also, these wheels are very hard to get in there, especially even rinsing. Between the brake rotor and the brake caliper and the barrel. There's just very, very limited clearance, and that's really a reason why you want to do a coating on difficult to clean wheels such as these wheels on my Alfa Romeo Giulia. So we're going to pull the camera back, and like I said, I'm going to show you a quick demonstration. We're going to foam it with the autofanatic professional wheel cleaning foam. We're going to use it in the PF22 MTM foam can. We're not going to use the pump-up foamers. Okay, so we got a couple of ounces of the autofanatic wheel cleaning foam, and like you see it here, I'm just foaming up the wheel. And the reason I'm using the foam cannon is because the pressurized spray of the foam onto the wheel is going to eliminate you from doing the actual pre-rinse. I think pre-rinse is optional, and it's not something that I always tend to do when I clean my wheels now. So depending on the application and what you're doing and how much of a detailed wheel cleaning you're going to do for that day, I like to use it in the foam cannon because it just makes it go quicker, easier, and it eliminates that pre-rinse. So just gonna get closer with the camera just to show you guys the foam runoff, and you could see the brake dust that's being reactivated and pulled away from the wheel by the autofanatic professional wheel cleaner. You could see the runoff on my driveway. That was from blasting through the wheel barrel and pushes all the dirt through the backside onto the driveway. You could see all the embedded brake dust inside the foam runoff. And that's really a good indicator to know that the products that you're using are really doing an efficient clean. Now, If you really want to go, highly detailed on wheel cleaning and, you're going to do a full detail, I definitely recommend on very hard to clean wheels like these to go in there and touch some of the undercuts of the spokes and try to get into the back of the barrel with the wheel woolly the best you possibly can. But it's not that easy on some wheels, so you're going to have to be creative and figure out a way and how to do it. So just like I showed you on the front wheel, we're going to rinse down the rear wheel. We're still at the 2200 PSI. We're still using the 40-degree nozzle, nothing fancy. I'm not using a turbo nozzle, and I actually should have, but I want to give this a fair demonstration to show you guys legitimately from front to back exactly what the Stance rim coating is doing. And I'm spending a little bit more time trying to get in there to get a better rinse because it actually reactivated all that brake dust inside the barrel and coming off the brake rotor and the brake caliper as well. And you could see it there just from a distance. You can see the water behavior, the water repellency, and the contact angle. The water is just bouncing right off the wheel. But the trick is you want to have a wheel cleaner that's going to break down the resins that are in the brake dust that is attached to the wheel. And when you drive through the rain, the water is reactivating that brake dust and that resin becomes like glue. And that's why the autofanatic wheel cleaning foam, if you have a coating and you do your wheels meticulously, it's going to work outstanding to make your wheels as easy to clean as possible. So I'm just grabbing the Ego blower again, just blow drying that wheel. And we're going to get closer with the camera in a minute, and I'm going to show you guys the difference. And there's a pretty significant difference between using the wheel cleaner and not using the wheel cleaner. And I think you guys are going to be pretty surprised as far as how well it did. Okay, so here we are. This is after it was blow dry with the Ego blower. You can still see there's some dirt in between the lug pockets. That's where you would want to go in there and get a little bit of a detail brush. And I didn't spend a lot of time rinsing down, but you can see my hand is clean. I'm touching the barrel. Now, back inside here, there's a little bit of residue, and back behind the caliper, you just can't get a good rinse, and you can't get a wheel brush in there. So this is just a particular, worst case scenario with the wheels. And up here, those are all stone chips. Can't really do much with that. But you can see that the residue and the brake dust has been completely gone without using brushes, without using any kind of real scrubbing. And you can see deep inside the barrel how shiny it is, and all that brake dust and all that residue. As far back as I could get the power wash stream, it came out relatively amazing. So, for maintenance washes and stuff that you want to be quick on the go, if you're not going to spend all day detailing, this is where, you run into an advantage. See, that was a little bit of dirt from the back of the spoke that, of course, you can't rinse when you're standing up. But, relatively, it did an outstanding job as a touchless solution. But like I said, it's really intended to aid your wheel cleaning and make it a little bit easier so you don't have to scrub and miss a lot of spots and try to go back into the barrel on especially hard to access wheels like some like these. So let's just wrap this up, and I'll give you guys my final thoughts on the Kamikaze Stance rim coat right now. Hey guys, thanks for coming along and watching the full application and demonstration video of the Kamikaze Stance rim coat. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video and the comprehensive testing that I put through when I do this auto detailing content for the AutoFanatic YouTube channel. Like I said, I really enjoyed doing testing and comprehensive testing for you guys over the course of a number of weeks and months to share the performance and share real world applications and demonstrations for you guys in the channel. I'm not going to do some like test panel stuff, and I'm not going to just buy a product and test it the same day and just throw a video up. That's just not what I'm all about. And there's a lot of products that I test that never make it to the AutoFanatic channel due to frustrations and lack of performance. So regarding the Stance Kamikaze rim coat here, as far as performance, I give it, between an 8 and a 10. As far as value, I'm definitely not going to give it the highest value because of the price. As far as ease of application and user experience, I'm going to give it an absolute 10 because this is the most forgiving and easiest ceramic coating that I've ever applied in my life. You don't get the greasiness, you don't get the high VOC vapors. I did it in, when it was sunny out, I did it outdoors, didn't have any issues with tackiness, greasiness, high spots, or any of that. So I highly recommend this product if you guys are a beginner or if you guys are a fan of the Kamikaze product line as well. Definitely check this stuff out. You can pick it up at Esoteric Car Care. Also, full disclosure, I am not sponsored by Kamikaze. I am not sponsored by Esoteric. I bought this product at full retail specifically to test it based on comments that you guys send over through the AutoFanatic channel and through my website for products that you want to see me demonstrate and test on the channel for you guys. So that's what I do. I pretty much hear from the enthusiasts. I pique the interest, I research the products, and then I go out and I buy them and I put them through rigorous levels of testing like I showed you in the demonstration clips today. So I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear from guys that have the Kamikaze Stance rim coat. I want to know about your wheel finish, the vehicle you're driving, the type of brake pads you have, and what you feel is this coating. Is it outstanding? What do you guys think? How long has it lasted? Now, my rim finish is not the best. These wheels were refinished, but they have a lot of micro stone chips like I showed you in the demonstration video, and that definitely causes an issue with self-cleaning. But the water repellency definitely on this stuff is like a 10. And like I said, with the Autofanatic wheel cleaning foam, the stuff cleans outstanding. So definitely not disappointed at all. How long would it last? We'll see, and I'll probably most likely update you guys in a future video along the next couple of months. But I think 6 weeks, 30+ wheel cleanings under various conditions is a very realistic demonstration to show you guys exactly how this was done and how it performed on the Autofanatic Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio. So post in the comment section below. I want to hear from you guys that have this wheel coating. Is it your favorite? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What type of, did you have issues with it? If you had issues, most likely it's going to be wheel finish that's on your car and the lack of preparation. And this stuff works pretty damn good. So if you guys are interested, pick it up at Esoteric Car Care. It's about $100. You cannot buy this on Amazon. And stay tuned to the next Autofanatic video. And please like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys soon for more automotive detailing product reviews in the near future. Hope you guys have a great day, and make sure you visit the Autofanatic web shop today and support Autofanatic as a brand, and stay tuned for more content.